what pregnancy looks like to everyone else who's not been a mama yet or is male. Um, I I know that in our society we have this ideal that we women would still rock out the most doable, incredible body and sanity kept. But it doesn't always happen. And I dare say it never happens. But we don't really like to come out with the truth of what it actually looks like on social media. So for me, I've decided that even though my subconscious is vast and wide and huge, I am going to grin and bear it. This is my pregnancy. My pregnancy has been difficult. My pregnancy has been rough. My pregnancy makes me want to cry all the time because it's been really, really hard. Except now, after the events of last week, where we ended up spending 4 days in the hospital, I'm not allowed to stress. I put a big thing out on Facebook. I'll try to see if I can put it also in my blog about the not having the permission to stress. And that sounds really strange, but it's true. Not even emotionally. So here I am, doing everything I can to try to hold in my baby. Of course, the main goal is to make it, or the highest achievement would be to make it at least 38 weeks, 40 preferably. But right now, the doctors are just trying to make sure I get it to at least, at the very minimum, 30 weeks, 32 weeks, if I can, which is about 5 weeks from Wednesday. So, and today is Monday. I am currently home alone. I am supposed to find someone who will come and stay with me while I wait and see. Taylor and I have been very blessed to see that every emergency has happened either just after he gets home or in the middle of the night. Either way, he's always been home. But things are a lot more critical now because if she is born now, they'd actually call her a micro preemie. She'd be very small, but we're hopeful because she's heavier. She's larger for her age than. She's about a week and a half larger than she is old, which makes us feel a little bit more comfortable with the idea of her coming a little early, but definitely not this early. I said I'd keep this short, so I'm going to try to wrap it up. Our baby girl is healthy, and she's moving around just enough. I think she may be rotating out of the breech position because of what we're experiencing here at home versus what we were experiencing in the hospital, where she was breech and just kicking on the bruise on the hematoma. Yeah, I think that's the term. I've just always called it the wound. I'm so tired. The wound that's inside and opposing the placenta. But, yeah, I'm not leaving the house unless there's a doctor's appointment. And, if I can do those doctor's appointments on the phone, then awesome. Otherwise, if I have testing to do, I can leave the house. I am, of course, not supposed to have blood clots, so I have to make sure I walk around just enough in our 700 square foot apartment that I am making some sort of circulation. I'm not totally bedridden, which is good, but I am supposed to rest as much as I possibly can. And compression socks can only do so much. So, just keep us in your prayers. I've experienced, apparently, I didn't know this. I always knew that women's feet swelled and ankles swelled the farther along they got, and some women's fingers swelled up to the point they had to take their wedding ring off. That's the majority. I just thought that was like what always happens. Apparently, some women experience the swelling instead in their face. I guess I should correct myself. Not the face. Somewhat the cheeks, but primarily in the sinuses, which has caused me to feel like I have a really bad cold. And I get to experience that probably for the rest of my pregnancy. And then there's an even smaller percentage of women who have both sinuses and feet, but if their hands start to swell up, they should come to the hospital because not all three should happen. Anyways, I have always found myself in the smallest percentile of luck medically. Literally born with epilepsy, which is as a genetic mutation and not inherited down or not caused by trauma after birth. That's it. It's literally 1 in a million. So I am a rarity, and I'm not surprised that I also have, a giant cold that makes me feel like Kermit the Frog and Louis Armstrong in the mornings. But I am lucky that I do know a lot of tea recipes thanks to my brother that have been very helpful and relieving the pain. So that's where I'm at right now. I'll keep you posted. But one of my most exciting news is that on December the 18th, we are having a virtual baby shower. I'm no longer allowed to travel, so I will not be able to go to either Taylor's family nor my family for an actual baby shower. So we're going to try to set up this place with as much pink as we possibly can, and have a live stream on Facebook to all that are invited, and also a Google Hangout for all who want to be more involved and vocally included. And so I'll be making that invitation page today and editing the registry to make sure that everything is set and ready. So I encourage you to check that out, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year, and just God bless you, and thank you for all your prayers.